MIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has sparked a fresh row by questioning the conferring of Bharat Ratna on Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Padma Vibhushan on LK Advani. The Hyderabad MP has said that both these leaders had a role in the demolition of the Bihari Mosque in 1992. The former Prime Minister Vajpayee was conferred with the country's highest civilian honour, while the former Deputy PM Advani got the country's second highest civilian award earlier this year. An outraged BJP has hit back at Owaisi over his comments on Vajpayee and Advani.
लाल कृष्ण अडवाणी को पद्म विभूषण के अवार्ड से नवाजा, वो शख्स जिसने रथ यात्रा के जरिए सारे हिंदुस्तान में तबाही और बर्बादी मचाई, हद गारत की हुई, आज नरेंद्र मोदी की हुकूमत पद्म विभूषण के अवार्ड से लाल कृष्ण अडवाणी को नवाजती है, जिन पर आज भी क्रिमिनल केसेस हैं। मेरे ख्याल से हिंदुस्तान की तारीख में पहला पद्म विभूषण अवार्ड होगा कि जिसको दिया जा रहा है उसके खिलाफ।
Editor South TS Sudhir is now joining us with more details. Sudhir, where did Asaduddin Owaisi make this statement?
Well, this statement was made at a book release function in Hyderabad, and obviously since the book also talked about the Ayodhya movement, so that was really the context in which some of those remarks were made by the Hyderabad MP and MIM President Asaduddin Owaisi, obviously talking specifically about the BJP and about LK Advani and Atal Bihari Vajpayee, talking of their role in the Babri Masjid demolition, especially that of LK Advani, and taking objection to the fact that the Padma Award was conferred on LK Advani despite his alleged role in the Babri Masjid demolition. So that is the kind of stand being taken by Asaduddin Owaisi. Also remember the context, because Asaduddin Owaisi and his party have been trying to expand their base beyond the old city of Hyderabad. They have done well in the Maharashtra elections, also in the civic polls in Aurangabad in the recent past. They have been trying to get into Karnataka, and they will definitely contest the 2017 assembly elections in Uttar Pradesh. So in that context, Asaduddin Owaisi's comments very significant, given the fact that he is taking a very strong stance as far as the Ayodhya issue is concerned.
And Sudhir, in the context of the fact that you're saying MIM is trying to increase its political relevance, really, we've seen friction in Maharashtra as well.
Yes, of course. See, Asaduddin Owaisi does realize that the Congress has been on a decline, especially post the 2014 general elections, where it did very badly and subsequently it has lost all the assembly elections. So it does see a space for itself where it can actually position itself as a strong anti-BJP force and rally the Muslim and the Dalit vote. So that's really the vote bank that Owaisi is eyeing, and that is why he has also done, in fact, 5 of the corporators who got elected in Aurangabad in the recent civic polls are actually Dalits. So this Dalit plus Muslim vote bank that Owaisi and his party are actually targeting and wooing is actually quite a significant political decision, very similar to the kind of experiment that Mayawati had successfully undertaken in UP. So that's the kind of path he is undertaking, and he would probably try to do the same in the Uttar Pradesh assembly elections also in 2017.
All right, so do stay on with us. We also have with us on the phone line member BJP Shaina NC. Shaina, how would you react first of all to what Asaduddin Owaisi has said?
I think it's extremely regressive, but one can't expect anything better from them. They're obviously angling state after state only to polarize and play vote bank politics. But I think what the Owaisi brothers have forgotten is in the 21st century, especially the youth voter of this country does not subscribe to divisive politics. It only wants to talk about core issues of development, issues of unemployment, issues to empower their own individual lives through good governance. And that can only happen by political parties that actually believe that we need to move beyond caste, community and polarization of votes. And obviously this is a stint keeping in mind the Uttar Pradesh elections, but they need to realize that getting charged by a municipal corporation election is not the sentiment of the country as a whole.
All right, Shaina, I'll request you to stay on with us. Let's quickly listen in to exactly what Asaduddin Owaisi said about Atal Bihari Vajpayee and him getting the Bharat Ratna.
वही अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी के अल्फाज का वीडियो आज भी यूट्यूब पर दस्तयाब है, जिसमें अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी ने कहा था कि क्या हम कल पत्थरों के ऊपर बैठेंगे, पत्थरों को साफ करके ज़मीन पर बैठेंगे। आज ऐसे शख्स को भारत रत्न से अवार्ड दिया गया है। हमको इनसे हम इंसाफ की उम्मीद नहीं कर सकते। जहाँ तक बाबरी मस्जिद का मसला है।
China, do you think this is a clever move perhaps to position themselves as an anti-BJP party?
But I don't know where there is any kind of competition. The BJP is a national party that talks about progressive, inclusive politics, and here you have somebody who plays to the gallery, makes sensational statements only to polarize a certain vote bank and at the same time to attract some kind of media attention. So I don't want to be commenting on, somebody who shoots through his mouth, probably without even thinking of the repercussions. I think that if he was interested in national unity and national integrity, he as a party would definitely empower the lives of Muslims, but also want to take other communities along. I don't think that this kind of politics has any place in the 21st century. And please believe me when I say that even minorities of different caste communities have always voted for the BJP only based on Narendra Modi ji's model of good governance and development for one and all. Development is not limited to a community. It includes all.
All right, Shaina, many thanks for speaking on that issue with us. Let me go back to T.S. Sudhir, Editor South. Sudhir, if you heard Shaina, they're saying that Asaduddin Owaisi shoots through his mouth. Do you agree with what she says, or do you think that this was a carefully considered statement that he made at that book release?
Well, having seen Owaisi's politics over the last 20 years in particular, one does realize that he also realizes the need to cater to his community, because that's precisely his vote bank is. And an anti-BJP kind of a stance actually works very well for him, especially when he's talking to his constituency, his core constituency in the old city of Hyderabad, and that's what where Owaisi's strength lies. So in that sense, this has been the MIM plank of taking a very strong anti-BJP line, and especially when it comes to the very emotive issue of Babri Masjid demolition. Obviously, this is the kind of stand. Yes, he probably overstepped the line by talking about the Bharat Ratna given to Atal Bihari Vajpayee, but yes, this is precisely the kind of belief that MIM believes in, that in this case where Advani was one of the persons accused of the Babri Masjid demolition, should the Padma Award be given to him.
Sudhir, many thanks for giving your perspective on that story and helping us understand that statement of Asaduddin Owaisi and the context better.